Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil heart could desire from these nincompoops. Jason and Elgn.
Hey yo, toys, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where friends get together to talk about one of our shared loves.
Trail mix.
Oh, so good, so good. Touring in the van, that's like the number one. Anyway, also toy collecting. That's right. We're here to celebrate how these little colorful M&Ms in the trail mix. No, how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. If this is your first time listening to us or watching us live on YouTube every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
We're not just saying it. We really do.
We actually mean it.
That's true. Which you're gonna learn soon enough. As sincere as we are also not toy experts. Oh no, we're just toy enthusiasts. So we're not going to get all the details right, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Before we jump into today's episode, we've got something exciting to tell you about. That's our Patreon and YouTube community, The Core. When you listen The Core, that's the Cracktastic organization of retro plastic specialists, you unlock a treasure trove of exclusive perks made just for hardcore collectors like you. You get bonus episodes, shout-outs, early access, plus an exclusive chat with us and the other Core members. So don't wait. Enlist in The Core today. Just go to enlistinthecore.com to help support the show.
This week on Cracktastic Plastic, we spotlight African-American action figures from our personal collections in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We talk about the figures themselves, how representation in toys has changed over time, and why these pieces matter on the shelf and in the hobby. A collector-driven conversation about history, progress, and the power of seeing yourself in plastic.
Definitely.
Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Martin Luther King, MLK Day.
Yeah, I knew it'd be shortened somehow. But later in the show, Elgin's going to take us on a tour of a toy store, and that's going to be super duper fun. Yeah. It will be. And while you're surfing the interwebs, be sure to stop by our sponsor, toyhacks.com, for all your repro label needs.
That's right.
They also have an armory there where you can get some toy accurate 3D printed weaponry and tons of amazing sticker sets for your toys. We also have a monthly contest that Elgin's going to tell you all about.
That's right. Every month we post something to our social media pages, usually a picture, and we would like you to comment, and at the end of the month, we will pick our most favoritist comment, and we'll send you a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com. They have everything you need there, weapons and dioramas and decals and all that goodies there for now less than $5 with that $5 coupon that you could win monthly. So check it out. Make sure you check daily to see if we posted something about that. And then you can go ahead and comment, and then we'll collect all those. And then if you're the winner, we'll send you a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com.
Man, what a sweet deal.
I know. All you have to do is comment. It's so easy. It's like the easiest thing you can do. I mean, as long as it has to be funny, though, I guess, too. So.
Speaking of comments, be sure to let us know how you're doing in the chat here on YouTube while we're rolling.
Yeah.
And
angrily typing in the chat,
and hit that like button while you're doing things on the internet. All right. Well,
it helps the
almighty
algorithm to help.
Sure does.
If we say algorithm enough times, it's
Ooh.
like Candyman, kind of.
Okay.
And then
it shows up and kills us with bees.
Sure.
No, different than that. Okay.
Not the bees.
Oh my gosh. Well, right now, it's time to talk about what toys we've picked up lately in a segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools! If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
Cobra. Hey, look at that over in the chat. We got Jake Book
Hey,
and Yo Toys. What's up, Jake?
we were just talking about him last episode.
I know. Now he has to go back and listen to that one.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for stopping in, Jake. Oh man, and it's popping. A lot of people watching. Hit that like button. All right, so
Smash. I think the kids say smash that.
Is that what it is?
Button.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Elgin, what toys have you picked up lately, pal?
Oh, well, just recently on Motu Monday. That's right. We have a playlist on
Oh,
YouTube called Motu Monday.
know
Check it out weekly every Monday for a new episode of an unboxing of a toy. And this was today's episode from Mattel Creations exclusive figure, the Great Black Wizard. That's right. We get finally another figure from the Pre-Eternia kind of line, Powers of Grayskull line. And you're probably asked saying, well, isn't that just Skeletor? No. It's a totally different character and not Skeletor at all, even though you can take out his helmet and get the most bone looking skull you've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it even has, you might not be able to see it, but it has like the lines
The
on
crack.
his skull, like where
Nice.
your skull would fuse together after you're a baby. It has all those. But yeah, this was Mattel Creations exclusive figure. Now we finally have a bad guy for all the Pre-Eternia figures that we've had out. We've had Shirella, Hero, Red Shadow, and now we have the Great Black Wizard here. Some great coloring on him as well.
Yeah, he's
He's purple, lots of purple. This black cape with some fur accents around his neck there. The helmet is kind of like, has like a ring, almost like a ball coming their top as well. He's got a sword, a bone sword, and the changing staff.
It's like his head was pierced.
Exactly, kind of.
His helmet was pierced. Yeah.
Yeah. But some great paint apps on this as well.
Oh yeah.
And they are going to reuse these legs for Blast Attack, which is coming out the end of January. I think January 28th.
Hey.
It's coming out. So they're going to reuse these legs for that. It's kind of what people were talking about. See, there's kind of that mechanical on his thigh there. Basically to kind of reuse those and everything. So this was a character that was created by Axel Jimenez, who worked on the Classics line, and he does a lot of design work for Mattel still. And he created this character for the Classics line. It was never actually made, so now they're finally making it in the Origins line, Origin size, 5.5 inch scale, and yeah. So now we get basically a precursor to Skeletor, if you want to think of it like that. But he's a technomancer wizard, Harry.
Love it.
But yeah, looks great, and yeah, now we just have now he can fight Hero back there in the Eternia Towers. So yeah,
awesome.
They never really. So it was kind of weird with that one. Normally they would, like a week or so ahead of time, they would say, hey, this figure is going to come out, and they have a countdown timer. There was no countdown timer for this. At 11 o'clock, it just showed up.
That'll piss a guy off right there.
I was not thrilled.
No,
about
because you got him.
I did, but it was just
you
like,
hadn't.
What's
so
going
you
on?
feel my frustrations when it's
Yeah.
sold out before I even get the goddamn email about it.
Well, there was no email. There was nothing.
Yeah.
It was just like
happened. That happened last week. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, I'll check in at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess I will. The last thing I have here, I only have a couple things today. But this was a 2-pack. I found this at Walmart. This is going to be coming out on video, so you get a sneak preview of this here on Saturday for Superman Saturday. That's
All
right. New
right.
hashtag, I guess. Which I still need to make that. But anyway, after I need to re-edit the video. Anyway, I found this 2-pack at Walmart. So I went to Walmart the other day, and they had this for $11 on clearance. It's like, that's a great price because it's like 24 something. I walk around to the other side, and it was $9, like in the normal toy aisle. The little tag clearance. I was like,
well, I know.
So I took it. I grabbed that one, and I went to like ask somebody. I was like, "Is this the actual price for this, or is it this price?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's this price." I'm like, "Okay, great." So I put the other one back.
Yeah.
the one that was $2 more. Anyway, it's the Kaiju Slime Battle 2-pack with Superman and this giant kaiju. And I've been looking.
Yeah.
I know I've been eyeing it for a while, mainly because of this giant kaiju. Like, it's Godzilla like basically, and he's got these wonky looking eyes, and was a great part of that movie. I mean, we talked about this movie quite a bit on an episode with Turnup, and but you get a pretty good head sculpt on Superman here on Soups, Mr. Corn Sweet, whatever his name is, David.
Tiff says that's only $9 now. Bailey wants it.
Yeah, there might be still some left.
I
don't know if too many people are buying these anyway.
I know.
They obviously didn't, because that movie's like over a year old. But the thing I didn't so the instructions don't really say this, but I was looking at it. I'm like, why does he have this on his back?
Yeah.
He's got this like little
clamp clip.
Yeah, I was like, does he clip to the kaiju? What's going on? He does have some articulation. He can do like splits, like Van Damme splits.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do some Van damage. He's got some articulation on his elbow and shoulders. But if you put your thumb here,
okay,
and move him with your thumb on that little clip thing, his arm goes back and forth, so he can punch.
What a neat!
Because the whole point of this is that you punch the kaiju.
Yep.
And another action feature happens. So he's got this punching action, which is pretty awesome. They don't even say that anywhere on the box. You just kind of figure it out. Does have a nice soft goods cape. And I mean, look great for basically $4.50 for a Superman. Now, here's the star of the show for me. He's got this awesome tail, which is great because he can stand up on your shelf now.
Yes, exactly.
Otherwise, these stubby little legs, he's very top heavy. He just go plunk forward. Now, he does have an action feature. There's a button on the back. He can raise his arms up and attack, which is pretty cool. And his arms kind of swivel around, so you can get a different position on that. And so the other action feature, why is Superman punching? Because he can punch him under his chin there.
Right there.
If you punch him like that, his chest opens and his mouth opens. It also comes with slime, which I haven't opened because I didn't want slime everywhere.
Yeah.
But you can put the slime in his back there, load that up with some slime, and then it just pours out of his stomach there,
man,
which is awesome. But yeah, you just clamp his body shut like that, punch him under his chin there, that flies open, and then you get him, or he could eat Superman or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, chomp
him,
patooey chomp.
But yeah, you can just punch him like that. So yeah, and this scales about the size of that other Godzilla that I have, that bigger one. So I'm gonna have them like kind of fighting it out or something on the shelf. So, but yeah, just those wonky looking eyes too, and everything. And that was one of the better parts of I mean, there's a lot of good parts of that movie, but one of the fun parts in that movie is having this.
Tiff says, can you imagine in 2050 when you find one at a toy show just crusted with dry slime inside? Ew.
Well, someone would have to buy it first,
I know,
and then play with it to do that. But yeah, $9. I mean, he's got these little baby legs too. It's
Jake says, I'm always amazed at how much kaiju can go for. $9, you got to grab that all day long.
Exactly. That's what I did.
Or not.
You know me. I'm
Heck yeah.
Professor Emeritus of Elgnomics.
Yeah, I've seen them for a while now, and we always play with it a little bit in the store. But
yeah. But I mean, I've been kind of just eyeing these since they came out. Like, that's probably of all the stuff that's come out for the film.
Yeah.
To me, this was like the most interesting to have kind of like that 2-pack, much like the Mutant Mayhem Superfly giant weird looking thing that I think Ethan picked that up. But that kind of that kaiju basically as well. And yeah, just a cool, like I said, you get a Superman has an action feature as well. I mean,
yeah, and what a neat thing with the
just punching him in the throat, just throat punching a kaiju.
Yeah.
I mean,
dream of that.
Exactly. So your dreams can come true.
I know, man, for $9, people.
Yeah. But yeah, it's currently at our Walmarts for $9. So
sweet.
Go out there and buy the rest of them, I guess. I don't know. That's what I got.
All right. Well, we'll check in here with the chat before I go. We got Mike Ward in the chat saying, "Hey guys, yo toys."
Yo toys.
It's been a while. Tip said, "Kill you with toys." Bill wanted to know specifically. He got answered. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Where to do the caption contest.
Everywhere.
Yep, we got a Logic Blaster here. It says, "What's up, Cracktastic Plastic? Hope you guys are doing well."
We are. Thank you.
We are. All right. Well, so I've been getting some guff from the missus, and
guff.
Yeah, you ever run out of guff? She's got some. Trust me, we'll give it to you. And because the couch was piling up, you have your tote system of backup. The queue, and so my couch queue was piling up, and so I'm like, I gotta get rid of this guff and open some toys. So been crazy this week. Last week I did like 3 on Wednesday, 2 on Saturday. So and then I did a special video about something I'll talk about in a minute. Okay, so the 3 on Wednesday, it was kind of nice because these 3 all go together. They're the first 3 of the Bruticus combiner, Transformers combiner. We got Vortex here, the helicopter, pretty freaking cool.
Cool.
Love him, looking awesome. Then we got this guy, Blast Off. He's a space shuttle. You can kind of figure that out there
with the name as well.
And yep, Blast Off, pretty cool. And the thing about these 3 is I'm loving this color scheme. And then we have one of his leggies. This is Brawl. He's a tank, as you could imagine. He's got his big old tank and guns, and you can see a little bit of tread business, but
cool.
Yeah, Brawl. So got 3 of the 5. They've got the main dude on pre-order. His name's Onslaught. He's the main body part.
Like the torso.
The torso. And then we got Swindle, who's the most famous of the 5. He's not been out for pre-order yet.
No.
Then Saturday I did a couple more. We did this awesome, and Bill joined me for like a bunch of these 2, or those last ones. And then we had Cliff Jumper, one of the mini bots, finally came out.
Cool.
He's a mini bot. He always seems to be last. I don't know. He's one of the last ones. But Cliff Jumper, pretty awesome. He comes with this cool, like, it's not a blast effect, it's a, come on, camera. It's a hard plastic, but it goes in there, and it's to recreate kind of a thing that he did once. So that was cool, and awesome little dude. As I what's the word, hypothesized in my unboxing deck.
Gotcha.
he has his cartoon face, because
Oh,
it's like, because you can see features in his face.
oh yeah, yep.
Very. So this means to me that they're gonna release him with a new head, his toy head, and put him on those retro cards
Oh
that
yeah,
you see
yeah,
in the store
yep.
now. That
Those
kind
are
of,
cool.
yeah, they're really
Those
freaking cool.
carded ones are pretty awesome.
Very. He's a little hard to stand because his feet aren't the flattest, but it's all right. And then we got a new Junkion, which is really cool.
Sweet.
Junkion Jalopy. He's a fast looking car. You can kind of see some sweet paint flames
Oh,
that'll
yeah.
be on his hood there.
Kind of hot rod-esque.
Yep. These two pistol-y guns go together and become the engine that sticks
engine
up
block.
out of the hood here, which is
Yep.
really sweet looking. And it's got these little pipes, and these are weaponizers. All of these Junkions are, where they
Okay.
all kind of pull apart
Sure.
and go back together, and people have made some really incredible combiners of all these. There's been a bunch, and they just made giant figures of dinosaurs and giant robots, and
Sweet.
it's all freaking cool because most of them are in this brown orange color scheme, which is really neat. I'd be too nervous. The reason I don't do it is because my OCD. I wouldn't be able to handle getting all the parts back to the right people. They're all so different and stuff, but
right.
Really cool concept, and it's just awesome that they expanded on the Junkion's universe by putting out a lot of different ones. Okay, and then as everybody knows, we have a wish list page on our website, cracktasticplastic.com. And on this wish list page, wishlists.cracktasticplastic.com, I have one and you have one, and your birthday's coming up, by the way. So everyone should head over there.
Yep.
If you want to be so kind and get Elgin a birthday present, he's pre-picked out some. You can get them. Pretty handy.
They're just all there. Jason has one too. If you watch the videos I do on YouTube, I usually mention at the top of the review, unboxing, and it's always out there to check out. So
yeah. And I just had my birthday, and some sweet ass person named Larry Watanabe, friend of the show, he got me a couple things off of there. He got me this Double Punch, which is a Scorponok kind of repaint from the movie line Rise of the Beasts, but he's wicked cool.
Definitely.
Scary little dude. And then he got me this exclusive vinyl of the show, of the cartoon music.
Oh, awesome.
Music from the original animated series, it's called. It's a 2-discer.
Okay.
Both
one.
Yep, one disc, which they're like a clear speckled red and purple.
Oh, nice.
They're very pretty.
Yeah.
And then each of that center sticker, one of them's an Autobot, one of them's a Decepticon.
Nice. Yeah.
And it comes with a poster also of this artwork that's on the front. That's which makes it kind of the exclusive part. Yeah, just tons. And we were just watching actually the G1 cartoon before we came over today, and just the background music and just hearing it, man, something special. I looked over to Grayson. I said, Grayson, when I was 10 years old,
back in my day,
this is what I watched. And he goes, Jason, is this cartoon the reason you are the way you are? And I go, yes, son, it is. Yes, it is. Because of this, this cartoon. And so to have this on vinyl is so cool. And I may already have it on Spotify and just have it for background stuff. But yeah, really neat thing. Thanks, Larry. One more time. I made a video about it and those things and unboxed that other toy. And yeah, super sweet. Super thanks that anyone would get us stuff. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And that's what I got. Well, hey, how's your Martin Luther King Day Jr. going?
Good. I had the day off.
Hey, me too.
So I work at the credit union, and they have it's a federal holiday, so
Yeah.
they have to close because it's a federal institution. It's regulated by the federal.
I kind of work for the
NCA.
city a little, so I got it
Yeah.
off too.
Yeah.
Cool.
I forgot that my garbage wasn't getting picked up today, so it's still out there.
Oh, yep.
I was like, oh yeah, that's right. They also don't get pick up. So
Well, to celebrate, we're going to show off the African American figures that we have in our collections, and
yeah.
this may come as a shock, people. We had way more than we thought we did. Every time we do a show off kind of show, it's like, oh man, we got to narrow it down. This is crazy.
When we don't think that we have anything, then we like actually look at our collection. Like,
Oh,
actually, we have a lot of stuff.
Quite a bit. Yeah, we got quite a bit.
I was surprised at the breadth of different lines
Mm-hmm.
in mine that I have of just different, which is great. I mean, that's awesome. That's that it is like that. So
it's one of the things I love about your collection is that your net you've thrown is wide.
yes,
You're just like, give me all the toys. Screw it.
yeah.
If it's cool looking, I want it.
Give me all the fun stuff. Yeah.
Well, all right. Maybe we'll have you start here since.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got really any chance to show off.
Oh,
to show off our man in charge,
our mascot. Yeah,
our mascot, Morgan Freeman from Batman Begins, Lucius Fox. I mean, he basically sits on the top of Eternia Tower. That's where his place of
he watches over us all.
He has the power sword. I gave him the blue power sword that was King Grayskull's. So he literally holds it in his hand. He holds the sword aloft. Eternia Tower. His other hand has this, like, I don't know whatever remote controller in his hand. But I mean, this any chance to show off Morgan Freeman is a good day in my books.
Yeah, once I realized he was going to be making his appearance on the show, I got.
I know. It's but yeah, McFarlane Toys makes this or made it, and it was on clearance, and I was like, I can probably do TikToks with this guy, a bunch of stuff. I need to do some more. He hasn't done too many since that great one of 7 that I did, which I had pieced together. Which every time I rewatch that, I'm like, man, I'm like patting myself on the back. You did a good job editing that together to make it look like it was a thing.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, that's my first one, Morgan Freeman.
Nice. Well, I'm going to start with a McFarlane Toys from Superpowers.
Okay.
We got Jon Stewart here.
Oh,
Green Lantern.
Yep, not the comedian.
That's right. Different. I mean, he's not that funny either. So yeah, definitely not the comedian. He's very serious. But yeah, in one of the first, if not the first wave, in the first wave, the 4th toy to come out in the Superpowers. In McFarlane's Superpowers.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't rebooted Green Lantern and then had Jon Stewart as the main Green Lantern, Lantern Corps. Or even do like Lantern Corps or something like that would be, something, I guess.
Yeah.
Coming from Marvel World, of course, Black Panther was a huge movie when it came out and really helped kind of push in the late 2020s, help push out more figures, African American figures for sure. I just have a couple here that I picked up. I got here again. Had them written down. I have Shuri and Nakia from Black Panther. Got these on clearance as well. But this is Shuri here. Here's Black Panther's sister. She's so badass, man. Yeah. It's got this kind of like a little robe on, kind of African wax robe. But with those little panther attack things, whatever there with blast effects from the movie. But yeah. Great head sculpt as well. It looks basically just like in the movie. So, and then of course, Black Panther's love interest, Nakia. She's got those rings. They can use as weapons. I just kept it around so I wouldn't lose them.
Yep.
But some more African inspired dress as well. And but yeah, these are my only two from Black. I was trying to find it, maybe Killmonger and Black Panther. At least I think there's in this line they have those four as that's like a wave. Well, they had something like that. It wasn't a Build-A-Figure. These weren't Build-A-Figures. They were just kind of like their own movie ones, which Marvel does a bunch of Build-A-Figure stuff, and I was kind of avoiding that.
Yeah.
And these are just kind of one-off figures. I think there's a Killmonger, of course, Michael B. Jordan, and then Black Panther as well in this one. So, but yeah, I haven't really looked too hard on it to find them. They're just kind of, hey, if I see them or if there's they're inexpensive, then I'll try to pick them up. But yeah, these look good. The head sculpts look great on both these.
All right. My next one, I'm going to do a few of these. This is a famous voice actor. Buster Jones. He was the voice of Blaster in the original G1 cartoon. Everyone loves Blaster. Chow, chow. Awesome toy and figure. He's in the movie. But Buster Jones, he was the voice of Black Vulcan on Super Friends.
Okay.
He was Doc in G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. He was Winston Zeddemore in The Real Ghostbusters and Extreme Ghostbusters.
Right.
Officer Quartz and Flintstone Kids and Lothar and Defenders of the Earth. Those are just the main ones I wrote down. But
awesome.
Yeah, Buster Jones, definite voice that you recognize when you listen to those. Just wanted to highlight that.
Oh, I got a couple here from a line that I do have finished. I don't have too many of those toy lines that are actually completed. But from Final Faction, of course, we have Steel. He's kind of the airborne guy, their version of Air Force, I guess. And of course, Amari. But yeah, these two, the only two they had. But I mean, at least they have some inclusivity in a Dollar Tree line, which is kind of crazy that you can find. There's actually another version. I didn't grab them, but there's the gold edition of Steel as well. This one is just the first wave one with the kind of the blue and kind of Captain maybe Falcon like. It was just kind of like he has wings and stuff too, so it's kind of very
very ripped off.
it's very like he has inspired. Like these inspired by, I guess, Falcon.
With the shades too. Yeah,
I know it was. And then she actually just comes with like a baseball bat with like spikes on it, so it's like
punk,
kind of very like Walking Dead-esque. She's but yeah, kind of this cool mohawk and everything, and this gold jacket is
$1.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, $1. I think at the time they were $1 when I was getting these. So, but yeah, Final Faction, the kind of the toy line that jump started doing videos for me really is getting me used to talking in front of a camera and doing the whole unboxing review, first impressions type of thing. So, just getting and really getting a cheap toy that you are interested in, and it's not you don't have to buy an expensive toy to like do a review. You can buy stuff that people maybe want to see, and so just doing these is like an easy way to get into if you're wanting to do that type of videos. It's an easy way to do that. Just get something that's inexpensive and talk about it. What do you like about it? What do you don't like about it, etc. So that helped with these.
Awesome. Yep, those were the early days.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele, awesome director, right?
Yes, definitely.
His first movie, Get Out, pretty dang amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I got these Chris Washington pops. Here's a limited edition one of him standing up with the bloody shirt.
Okay.
Gosh, this movie's so good. And then kind of the famous one in the chair
Yeah.
with the tears.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck, that movie's so good. Yep. So I had a couple of these and pretty neat. Pretty neat. Definitely recommend. If you haven't seen Get Out, check those out for sure.
Yep. I got this vintage toy. Of course, those that watch the show know that I collect Force of Freedom Rambo toys. And this is one I had as a kid that I opened on Christmas Day back in '86. And it's Rambo's friend, Turbo. This was I got two of them on that Christmas Day. I got Firepower Rambo and I got Turbo. And I had these growing up as a kid, they were lost in the ether, and then finally returned. My brother found them and returned them back to me. So, but yeah, he's got this little thing. He pushes a button there, and then it's supposed to make that, the
little motor.
Yeah, but
it's supposed
to like zzz, like that. and then he's got his little helmet on.
Nice.
But yeah, it's those old spring things are shot after 40 years now. But yeah, he's part of the airborne. He's got this giant gun there too. I am missing his gun, his little pistol. I just have his boomerang in there instead. But that's about the only thing I'm missing from him. Can't keep all the pieces, I guess.
Yep.
So, but yeah, Turbo from Rambo Force of Freedom back in the '80s, late '80s.
Love it. All right, another voice actor spotlight. He's probably one of the most famous from the original G1 cartoon. Everybody knows Scatman Crothers as Jazz. So here's my G1 Jazz. Scatman's awesome. I knew him maybe even before that for Hong Kong Phooey. That series, he was the Scat Cat on the Aristocats. He was Meadowlark Lemon in the Harlem Globetrotters cartoon. And then we also, as an actor, he was also pretty great. He was in The Shining and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So
he was in the Twilight Zone movie as well. In the Kick the Can episode.
Yeah, it's super kind of sad. He ended up losing his voice and died early in '86, I think it said. So it's a bummer. But Scatman Crothers, a legend.
Yes.
He was a musician. He was.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why he got his name, because he just happened to be good at scatting. And anyway, so Jazz. If you've seen Jazz in the cartoon, it's Scatman Crothers instantly.
Right. It's pretty easily recognizable voice. So.
Yep.
For those that know, I also collect starting lineup figures, but only the baseball ones. Because I'm a huge baseball fan. There are many, many great African American players throughout the history of baseball. I just picked a couple of them here off the shelf just to show off. Of course, Hank Aaron, broke Babe Ruth's home run record and had death threats daily while doing that, and still played, heroically. But yeah, there's this one that's a great kind of a throwback to his days with Atlanta. And of course, the kid, Ken Griffey Jr., who at the time they're like, he's going to break Hank Aaron's record. He didn't, but too many injuries.
He was on pace. Yeah.
He was on pace. too many injuries, but he did come back and still hit over 600 home runs. So just crazy.
No slouch, that guy.
Yeah, definitely. But one of the sweetest left-handed swings in baseball. That backwards baseball cap in the All-Star games that kind of defined the late 90s. Well, most of the 90s really, with his debut in like 89. So, but yeah, just two of the premier baseball players, two Hall of Famers, and just like I said, there's tons of other starting lineup figures that I could have pulled as well too. A lot of Hall of Famers. I mean, just crazy. So, gotta give them a shout out.
Jake says 90s and early 2000s baseball was fire.
That is very true. That was my
Sweet spot.
Yeah, like late 80s, early 90s. I mean, just unfortunately, the steroid era is looming over that.
Yeah,
but it did bring people back to baseball. Like
sure did.
It
I even watched a lot during the Sosa McGuire years.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was in on that.
Yeah.
All right, here's one of my pride and joys of my Motu collection, and probably what I think is got to be one of the earlier African American toys, like in a mainline kind of situation like this. But Motu's Clamp Champ, vintage Clamp Champ.
Mm-hmm.
He's freaking awesome. We got his "I'll get you, I'll get you, sucker." Yeah, Clamp Champ looking good, amazing.
Yep.
What a cool figure. Yeah, and like I said, I can't imagine, had to be one of the few back in the 80s, early 80s.
Yeah, for Motu, he was the only one in that time in the vintage line, unfortunately. I do have the Origins version of that as well. Kind of a different head sculpt, updated head sculpt of him as well, but still has the giant clamp. And they gave him an extra clamp as well too.
Oh, a little baby clamp.
Yeah, a little baby clamp. But still has that same kind of action feature of fix it up here. Push it back there and then push that button and it clamps up. But still the same. Glad they included that as well too in the Origins line.
Yeah.
My other Origins one, of course, is King Grayskull, taken from the Eternia Towers when they had that out. This was one of the figures that came with the Eternia Towers. You could get King Grayskull if you're an early bird. This was what they threw in, but then they ended up just throwing it into everyone who ordered it, which is kind of defeats the purpose of getting an early bird.
Sus, as they say.
Exactly. But this was kind of based off of Masterverse. On the show, they had him look like this, and there is a Masterverse figure as well. I didn't grab it, but it basically looks exactly like this, but just taller. With soft goods cape and fur and everything. But he's usually up on Eternia Tower there hanging out with Morgan Freeman. But there he is.
So cool. I missed a comment here. Jake asked, did they make a Bernie Williams figure in that line? He was my hero. I can answer this. Yes, they made 1 million starting lineup baseball figures. He has to be in there.
Yes, they did. I have it. I do have him. He should be a Hall of Famer. Not sure why he's not. But in my eyes, and he played a mean guitar too. He played classical guitar, and I think he still plays it too. But yeah, those giant glasses he always had, and a key part of that Yankee dynasty back in the 90s. But yeah, doesn't get enough love.
Yep. Jordan Peele, remember him? He made another movie. It's just about Us. I'm kidding. It was called Us, and I got a crap ton of Us figures. This is my first wave here. We got Jason Williams. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Cool. It says there were 5. But stay tuned. We got the little weirdo Pluto.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like, what? If you haven't seen this movie, you're like, what?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
What is going on? Yeah, this little dude, he's
spoiler alert.
Hey, one of the few Chase figures I got. There's a Chase Pluto, so that wasn't on the back there. Cool. What? Spoiler? No, just a little weirdo. We'll call that good for now.
Okay. Continuing on kind of Motu stuff, of course, we had the WWE Eternia line, which features a lot of wrestlers. And of course, there were many wrestlers, African American wrestlers, but of course, grab a couple of them. We got the Junkyard Dog. I remember him wrestling back in the day. Pretty good head sculpt of him. Yeah, had the chain, the dog chain on there. Yeah.
Oh, my dad loved him. He'd start barking every time.
Yeah. Thump. But yeah, he's basically Spikor.
Yeah.
He's got the Spikor armor and everything. It's kind of cool. But yeah, good head sculpt. And then of course the New Day, which was kind of ingenious for this figure because this is a Manny Faces figure. Manny Faces always had 3 faces. The New Day has 3 wrestlers. So we get all 3 different head sculpts of the New Day.
Smart.
Kofi, Xavier, and Big E. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Big E. All part of the New Day. And you get them all there, which is crazy. Probably one of the better gimmicks of this line was having those 3 wrestlers as this one. It's like it works like that took some thought. Like that was like, hey, let's do this. And it's crazy. But yeah, he's got that super bright pink and everything. He didn't come with a trumpet or trombone or anything, so unfortunately. But yeah, Junkyard Dog did come with a little chain thing, like a soft plastic chain gripper thing.
Awesome.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, just grab those 2 is all.
Okay. Let's finish this up. We got more us pops. We got Abraham. We got Dad here. A little baseball bat. Pretty cool. That's a nice little beard. Abraham. We got Red, the wife, I believe. It's been a minute since I watched this movie, but definitely awesome. Be sure to check that out. We got Adelaide Wilson here with some weaponry. And last one, 7 of these things. We got Umbre. So yeah, cool movie. I love about everything Jordan Peele does. Yeah. What was his latest alienish one? Is like Nope. Oh my god, that was so Nope, good. Yeah. Nope is amazing. Recommend it all.
Continuing with the wrestlers, I have some actually regular wrestlers, guys.
Yeah, regular.
From the elite line. We got, of course, Rocky Johnson. We got The Rock's dad. Great head sculpt of that. Rocky Johnson there with his little entrance cape, I guess, or robe, or whatever it is, bathrobe, kind of. But even the tattoos on his chest, the bird tattoos and everything. Yeah. And it's a pretty good head sculpt of what he looked like back in the day.
Yeah.
And of course, my other wrestler is the Ultimate Edition, Mr. T, WrestleMania 3 version when he's teamed up with Hulk Hogan. Got a little Hulkamania shirt on that he can rip open. He's got his chains, all his classic chains and stuff like that. But yeah, of course, with the butterfly shoulders and everything, he can pick up Roddy Piper and slam him and everything. So toe cuts and all that.
He pities stuff. The fool without toe cuts.
Exactly. But yeah, I think I got this on clearance. It was like half off.
Oh, that's so awesome! Not fair.
Yeah.
Very cool, Van. Damage. Let's see. I got a couple left. Today, we were out goofing around, found ourselves in an Ollie's, and I finally pulled the trigger. I've been wanting these since the day they came out, and I missed them, and I'm like sad I did because of QC problems and things. But the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon classics, I got all 3, but Diana, definitely a big star of the show. I'm looking for it. I loved this cartoon so much.
Yeah, and it was a good cartoon.
And so I got the other 2, Hank and Bobby with Uni and
Dang, Bobby.
Oh yeah.
Dang it, Bobby.
But yeah, we all know that Hank was just breaking arms left and right.
Oh yeah.
So that's what kept me away, and now.
Yeah,
But they
that's what I've
finally
heard.
went down to $3.99, I think.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so I had to, right?
Of course.
You get all three for less than what one was.
Exactly.
But also just a cool concept. It's such a smart thing where, I mean, yes, the card art's great, but then they put these packages. You also get a die with each one.
Right.
And they cut all of these packages into die-shaped type stuff. They got a really cool spine. If you line them all up, they form a really nice image. So it's smart and cool, but yeah. But yeah, happy to finally start getting these. Here's Diana. Oh, I love that cartoon.
Well, continuing on with Mr. T, I have another Mr. T, but this is a vintage Remco one. This is from Rocky 3. I did give him some shorts. They were like from a Barbie doll thing, but just to give him some red shorts.
Oh yeah,
so he can box and stuff. But yeah, this was they made Remco made a bunch of figures for that movie, and this is the Mr. T one. I had to kind of color in his beard a little bit too.
Sure.
It was when I
remember
got it
that.
super cheap at one of the Cracktastic Plastic cons, and yeah, I mean, just having a vintage, literally like Motu like figure of Mr. T is pretty awesome. So
it's classic Remco with the maybe too long a neck and then
exactly.
skin tones that don't match in anywhere on anything.
It's so awesome.
It's just like, hey, we found this head, stick it on this. Remco.
Yeah, exactly. Hong Kong in the back there. So but yeah, it's pretty awesome just to have a Rocky 3 Mr. T, like in the collection. He's actually in the nativity scene. He's watching over our Lord and Savior, the golden chicken nugget. So he's protected.
All right, then this is my last one here. Last one. So knife hands. I got knife hands. That's my last one. We've been doing all this Jordan Peele talk. I thought we had to get some Keegan-Michael Key in there.
Yep.
He was the voice and maybe highlight of the Transformers 1 animated movie. So freaking funny, this dude. And I mean, yeah, he's hilarious. They're both hilarious. Key and Peele was an awesome show, and it's great seeing Keegan get some cool voice acting work.
Yeah.
He was Toad in Super Mario Brothers movie. He was Ducky in Toy Story 4. He was Kamari in The Lion King, Honest John and Pinocchio, Murray in Hotel Transylvania series, and Foreman Jim in the Lego movie. Yeah, done lots of really cool voice acting work. I mean, he's a great actor too.
Right.
But that's the best way I could get him on this show. So Keegan-Michael Key, thanks for being awesome.
Yeah. I just have a couple more things here, a couple more groups of stuff. Of course, can't talk about storylines without G.I. Joe, of course. And I got a couple here. I got my vintage iceberg here that I've had for a while. That all white outfit is great. But this is what I had growing up. And I just replaced his O-ring. So now he's walking around.
Strutting his stuff now. Yeah.
And of course, from the Classifieds line, we got a Roadblock here.
Yeah.
From one of the early waves of this line. I got this super cheap at one store. I'm blanking on the name of it now. But yeah. You can't be like this giant gun stuff. But yeah, just kind of the kind of classic.
Probably it's his name.
Classic Roadblock.
That's right. He's gonna fill it.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
And of course, kind of the reason, the one I always think of with when we talk about highlight African American figures is, of course, the Sun Man, the Rulers of the Sun figures. Yaila Eason created these for her own son to have some inclusion within the toy community back in the late 80s. And so that her son and say, "Hey, that looks like me. That's a figure of me. I can relate to that." So we have Sunman here. Mattel put these out with in collaboration with her to have that line. They were originally Olmec Toys put these out in like the mid to late 80s. And of course, they had Sunman. There's a bunch of other figures out there too. But then I also grabbed this other one they had out of kind of Hypno with this lenticular sticker on this chest there, and it's kind of this samurai-esque sword. But yeah, we got these kind of two figures there. They did another version of Sunman with kind of like a flat top, which looks pretty cool. Kind of the same armor and everything, but kind of African-inspired sword and his sun shield and his wings and stuff too. Of course, he's powered by the sun. The sun gives him strength and enriches his skin and gives him the power to fight evil. But yeah, just a couple of figures there. I do have this whole other line that I do have all the figures for, thankfully, and not chasing these down. But they put them out just for a couple years, and kind of randomly in 3-packs and other stuff too. But and some Mattel creations as well. But yeah, just a great line. I'm glad to have it in the collection with the rest of the figures and to have some more, inclusivity within the toy line as well.
All right. Any that we missed we don't have?
Oh,
there's
a 2000X Motu version of Zodak that is they did as an African American character as well, which I think they're going to put out in the cartoon collection of Motu coming up, because they're switching to 2000X now. Where they're doing that stuff now. So I think he's going to be out as that version, which would be great. I know they did in the classics line and everything, but you don't really see that version of Zodak a lot, which would be great.
Lando Calrissian, I thought that'd be a good one.
I
I'm
don't
sure
really
Jake
have a lot of Star Wars. I'm sure Jake probably will be buying one as well.
There's a lot of Lucas Sinclair figures and pops from Stranger Things, says Tiff.
Yeah.
And also agrees that Bumblebee's character is hilarious in Transformers 1.
In the newer the Michael Bay versions of Ninja Turtles, I believe Baxter Stockman
right
is as well. And in the 87 cartoon, Bebop originally was a street punk guy, along with his friend Rocksteady there, and so really Bebop, I guess, would be considered as well. I'm trying to think of what else. Any other ones that you think of?
There's Cyborg from Justice League, from a lot of the DC
Teen
stuff.
Titans.
Teen Titans, yeah. For sure. It's weird for me. Just Transformers. It wasn't.
And Motu, there wasn't. It was just Clamchamp. That was it.
I know.
Which was sad. I mean,
not enough.
No, definitely not enough. If we're blanking on people, on characters and stuff, I'm sure there's got to be more.
Oh, tons
in DC world, Marvel world. I mean, almost every character in Black Panther, basically. I mean,
I thought I'd picked up a Catwoman from the new The Batman, but I didn't have it.
I mean, if you go back to 1960s, the 66 Batman.
Yeah.
One of the Catwomans was. Of the three that played Catwoman. I know I can't. She's the singer.
Yep. I feel like there were more in G.I. Joe too than just the ones you showed. But I think they had more representation for sure.
Yeah.
Earlier than either of ours did.
It's like Kitty.
Yeah. Kit. Yep. Well, hey, we're not experts here, folks.
Yeah,
We're not toy experts.
Yeah, she sang Santa Baby at one point in time.
Sure.
Originally sang it.
Well, all right.
Anyway, I'm sure Mike would know.
He's yelling at.
He's like, ah,
you mother. All right. Well, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Yeah, happy Martin Luther King Day.
Let's see some more representation.
Definitely.
All right, let's take a quick break. We're going to tell you about our podcast network, the PFPN. The Prescribed Films Podcast Network is home to many awesome, amazing other podcasts that you might enjoy. You should go over there and check it out. And this nice lady's going to tell you how to do that.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
All right, we are back, and now it's time for Elgn to take us on a store tour.
All right, I did remember who played Catwoman. It was Eartha Kitt.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's who she played Catwoman back in '66.
Storm and the X-Men. All right,
Halle Berry. Yeah. Anyway, today's store is called Retro City at 1275 Peoria Street in Washington, Illinois. That's just a short 3 hours and 3 minutes from Ottumwa. Or if you're already in the Peoria area, it's just 16 minutes from Peoria. Or if you're in Chicago, it's just a short 2 hours and 31 minutes just down the road from the big city of Chicago. Has a bunch of Marvel DC figures, G.I. Joe, wrestlers, Motu, Star Trek, video games, Star Wars, comics, and much, much more. But did you know that the city was founded by William Holland Sr. and was originally called Holland's Grove? It was actually renamed Washington in 1833, of course, to honor President George Washington. And you can give a bunch of Washington bills to Retro City at 1275 Peoria Street in Washington, Illinois. I got there eventually.
You nailed it. That's good. Yeah, and that recommendation came from Brian Godsill. He's one of the co-hosts of the I Like It Spooky podcast and The Wrong Podcast Died. Those are both on the PFPN.
Mm-hmm.
Check them out.
The PFPN.
No,
I think that's all you
still don't
say. That. No,
just say the letters.
No, I did.
Hey, before we go today, I just want to remind you all, if you want to help support the podcast, that'd be mighty swell of you to do, and straight up awesome, really. And there's lots of easy ways to do that. Tell a friend. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Yeah, and he will. Probably. He'll practice his words and do them on the show.
Sure.
But the best way that we love is Elgn mentioned it at the top of the show. If you wanted to head on over to enlistinthecore.com, CORPS, enlistinthecore.com. It's basically our Patreon. There's some tiers to choose from. Pick the one that best suits you. Mm-hmm. You can get lots of things for your support, like bonus episodes just for you, shout outs on the show, early access to videos, and you get to be in a chat with Elgn, I, and the other core members.
What?
I know. Pretty cool, right?
Crazy.
And like I said, or if you're more of a YouTube person, if you click the join button down below, same perks and prices, and maybe some other new things. It's right next to that like button that you hopefully all pushed. Smashed. And speaking of smashing, these smashing gents, one of the perks is shout outs. So let's shout out these smashing young gentlemen who are the coolest in the world. We're talking about Tony Miller, Chris Turnip Simmons, Alex LaForest, comedian Bill Fisher, Colin Bunn, and Mike Ward. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You guys are the best.
I appreciate all
I
you
mean
guys.
Yeah, right? They're the best.
They are.
So cool.
The best,
All
Jerry. The best.
Well, all right. Let's say we get out of here, huh?
Yeah. Put
All
all these
this-
toys away that I grabbed off of every shelf down here.
It's not that it's the worst part. I love getting to touch the toys, but yeah, it's a.
Yeah, I love trying to go. Like,
Oh,
don't fall over.
yeah, it's because we played Operation so much as children. We're
It's
good
true.
at this. So
Exactly.
all right. Well, until then, everyone, please keep being awesome out there. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.